gentlemen, welcome to Flying Solo. My Lord of the Rings solo play progression series continues after a 7-month hiatus. We are back. We are going through the Redhorn Pass. That means we are out of Moria and onto the first expansion of whatever cycle this came out of, the Dwarves one. Redhorn Gate, and that means that we have to cross Caradhras, which is in the staging area. We are gifted Arwen. So let's read this. This is like my 5th time trying to beat it, so I'm just reading this every time. Celeborn has bid you escort Arwen to visit her father in Rivendell. Your journey takes you through the Redhorn Gate. We set aside all these snowstorms. We add Caradhras to the staging area, which is a mountain with 9 threshold. We can't travel there until later, though. And we are on Up the Pass, which has 9 threshold as well. We are using Corset Aragorn, Corset Eowyn, everybody knows what those are all about. We also have Imrahil, Prince Imrahil. So he has 2 willpower, 3 attack, 2 defense, 4 HP, and after a character leaves play, he readies. This quest is brutal. You know, if it doesn't kill you, the one time I was doing really well, you need 5 victory points to continue, and I just turn after turn after turn trying to pull it off the top of the deck, and it didn't come up, and I just thought it's so boring. It was so boring to play, I couldn't imagine watching it, so hopefully this game is exciting and we win. So I'm tired of this quest. So we're taking 6. We have Steward of Gondor, so we're going to keep this hand. So 7. Lorient Guide. There are so many ways that this can kill you. There are conditions that give you -2 willpower, and then cards that kill you if you have 0 willpower. You die if you have 0 willpower going into stage 3. You just discard it from play, and then the enemies are all brutal and engage with low threat. We start with 32 threat, so you'll see. We'll try our best. We'll pay 2 leadership and put Steward of Gondor on Aragorn. And we'll exhaust it to put the 2 back, and then we are going to play out a Guard of the Citadel. A Guard of the Citadel. There he is, so somebody who can help. So we have Arwen, who has 2 willpower, 1 defense, 2 hit points, but when she exhausts, we can add a resource to a hero's pool. So we're going to put one on Eowyn. So that is a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and leave these 2 ready in case. Oh, sorry, we had to reveal one at the start. Look at this. Okay, Freezing Cold. So this is in the setup. So we're going to put it on Imrahil, but this is the first player attaches this card to a hero. It is a condition. Attached hero gets -2 willpower and cannot commit to the quest. If it gets a second Freezing Cold, it dies. So Imrahil has 0 willpower, which means we can't go to stage 3 without killing him, because he'll just die automatically. Now we reveal a card off the top of the deck. It is a Snow Ward. When it attacks, deal 1 damage to a defending character, if able. So we have 2, 6, 8. There's 3, 4, 5, 6 in the staging area. We can progress 2 on Up the Pass. And then we must engage the Snow Warg. So we'll block with the Guard of the Citadel. When he takes 1 damage from the Snow Warg's forced ability, then Snow Warg has 3, +1 for each progress on the active location. Doesn't matter, because the Citadel Guard is slain. And Imrahil will attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. There we are. So we are done. We'll go to 33 threat and ready everything up. So I have a lot of favor in of the ladies in here, just so I can give Imrahil that extra 1 that he will need. So everybody gets a resource. We get a card. It's Gandalf, and then we'll exhaust Steward of Gondor. And we don't have to worry about the favor of the lady right yet. We can play Faramir. So we will. 1, 2, 3, Faramir. Alright, we know what he does. He can exhaust to give everybody +1 willpower that's committed to the quest. Okay, now we will pay 2 from Eowyn to play Unexpected Courage on Aragorn. And then we will commit to the quest Arwen, giving Eowyn a resource. And we will commit her as well. That's 6, and Aragorn for 8. And we have Faramir if we need. I don't really want to rush through this. Another Snow Warg. 3, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to come right down here. So, jeez. This is not great. Not great. We're going to have to use him to defend. So the first warg will be defended with Faramir, who takes 1. 3. No shadow effect, so 3 against his 2. So we rolled the dice there and it paid off. Unexpected Courage will ready Aragorn, and he will defend the second warg. So he takes 1 automatically. From the warg's forced ability. No shadow effect, and those freezing colds have been discarded. That's nice. But he does deal another one, so it's 3 against Aragorn's 2 defense. Then Imrahil will wipe out this warg, and we will go to 34 threat and ready up. Okay. Another Lorien guide. What we want are northern trackers so we can start working down that Caradhras, but we don't got them, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a... First we'll put a Dunedain mark on Imrahil, so he has 4 attack. We'll play a Lorien guide, who can soak up an attack if need be. Arwen will commit to the quest, giving Eowyn a resource, who will also commit, and Aragorn will pay 1 to commit and stay ready. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we reveal the knees of the mountain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That adds 3. This marker will be 5. So we're at 7. Progress out of 9. Well, this is in the staging area. After an enemy engages a player, he gets +1 attack, so we will travel to the knees of the mountain. And we will fight this warg. We'll try and finish him off. I will defend with the Lorien guide. We can take a casualty. So she takes the damage from him, and then he deals 3. She has no defense, so she's gone. But then we can kill him with Aragorn and Imrahil. So we go to 35 threat and draw a card. A Dunedain warning. That's something. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Steward of Gondor. We will pay Dunedain warning. Put it on Aragorn. He now has 3 defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got to do it. So Gandalf coming into play and drawing 3 cards. Another Gandalf, a Dwarven Tomb, and another Steward of Gondor. It's not particularly good draw. We don't have a Test of Will, so there's some emergency cards that will kill us. But I guess we're going to go to the second phase this turn, perhaps. I will leave him there in case an enemy comes. So exhausting Arwen and giving her a resource. So 4, 5, 6, that's 8. Again. And let's draw. Rocky Crags. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this time we will exhaust Faramir to add an additional 3. 1, 2 will finish that. And 3 on there. That is 8 of 9. Travel, deal 2 damage to a character he controls. So I will travel to the Rocky Crags, dealing 2 to Gandalf, ending my turn, putting him out to pasture, going to 36 threat, readying everything, drawing a card. It's a Snowborn Scout. 1, 2, 3, exhaust Steward of Gondor. 4, 5, then pay 1, play the Snowborn Scout, and put him up here, and we'll add a 1 to Caradhras. Now we will give a favor of the lady to Imrahil just to make sure. So he now has a bonus 1 willpower. So he's back to 1. Alright, so let's play. Let's go. She will give Eowyn a resource. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll leave Aragorn ready. And we have a possibility of using Faramir for an additional 3. So, Fanwade Hall. This is victory points 2, so this is one of the ones we need to win. When this is the active location, heroes must spend 1 resource from their pool to count their willpower during the quest phase. Well, that's not so bad, because we're getting a lot of resources. 6, we're questing for 8, so 2 there. We're not going to use Faramir. We're going to capture this in the victory display first before we move on. We'll go to 37 and draw. Celebrian Stone. This is a perfect draw, so 1, 2, 3. We will exhaust Steward of Gondor and use those resources to pay for the stone, which gives Aragorn plus 2 willpower and a spirit icon. And we will play Lorien Guide. Guide us. So, we will commit Arwen, giving Aragorn a resource. He now has spirit, he can have it all. 4, 5, 6, keep him ready. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, and that puts 1 there automatically from her ability. So we're at 11 with a possible addition of 4. A mountain troll. That sounds bad. And us at 37 threat. He gets +1 attack for each mountain location in the staging area. A whopping 6 attack, 5 defense, 7 hit points. My lord, let's kick his butt. So we have 11, right? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. And so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Putting 6, which captures this in the victory display. 2 points. Wait. Plus we needed to spend a resource. Oh. A resource from each hero's pool to count their willpower. So we'll use these. I forgot about that, but we could have paid Lorien Guide with Aragorn's resource, so whatever. That, you know, you may think that's cheating, but I ain't going back. That's it. Too bad. Okay. Now, do we want to... We'll discard Steward of Gondor to add 1 more willpower from Eowyn and complete up the pass, putting its 9th. Progress, and we'll go to stage 2. So, shuffle. Progress slows as you meet the fury of the mountains. Sudden snows fall heavy around you and a bitter wind howls down from the peaks. You uncover a shallow depression in the snow. I'm going to have depression once I engage this mountain troll, filled with frozen remains. Some of them bear strange markings as if they had been burned with a flame. How many other doomed souls lie beneath the quickly rising drifts? Snowdrifts. 11. Threshold. I think it's called Threshold. Shuffle 1 more copy of Snowstorm into the encounter deck than number of players in the game, so that'll be 2. After placing the 11th progress here, we travel to Caradhras, which becomes the active location. So these snowstorms will go in. We'll put 1 down here and 1 up here and shuffle away. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and now we must away. We must engage the mountain troll. This is not going to be good. In fact, this is going to be bad. So, Snowborn Scout, this is what you were born to do, baby. Blocking the mountain troll, who has 5, 6 attack, plus 1 at 7, whopping a 7 attack. Thank you, Snowborn Scout, for coming. And we can attack. We can fight. So we have 4 from Imrahil, 3 from Aragorn, and 1 from Faramir. That's 8. So that's 5. We can put 3 damage on him, and that is perfect because now a Gandalf can assassinate if we need. So we'll go to 38 threat and ready all of our heroes, adding our monster resources to our pool. All 1, 2, 3, and 2 Steward of Gondor will give us another 2 and draw a card. Grim Resolve. Ooh, that could be nice. Perhaps we'll just sacrifice the Lorien Guide. I'm not sure. I think we're doing okay. Knock on wood. I want 3 more cards. So that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to play Gandalf and draw 3. La la la. A Snowborn Scout. A favor of the lady. a Valiant Sacrifice. That could help. So we'll commit AO into the quest, putting 1 on Aragorn. Then AO into the quest for 4, and Aragorn will stay ready. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll leave the Lorien Guide up. I think that will be our Valiant Sacrifice. Perhaps we should have played the Snowborn Scout as well. But we're okay. So we have 10. We reveal Fell Voices. Return the top 2 snow cards to the top of the encounter deck. If this returns less than 2, it gains Surge. Let's see what we got here. Creature, mountain, snow. Creature, snow creature. So it's going to return both of these wargs to the top. But it doesn't gain Surge. So we had 4, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5. So we'll put 7 on progress on Snowdrifts. Not bad. Now we will defend the Mountain Troll with Lorien Guide. Maybe I want to get that Valiant Sacrifice. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we'll block him with Gandalf. He has 5, 6 attack. No shadow effect. Gandalf can take a rest. He does not die. So I don't believe we can use Valiant Sacrifice. But anyway, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which will slay the troll. That's a big win. That's a big victory. We'll go to 39 threat. It's getting pretty high. Ready everything. Draw a card. A Test of Will. Oh, that's exactly what we needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was exhausting the Steward of Gondor, so we'll play 1 and play Snowborn Scout. He is going to be the next sacrifice for us to make. But he's going to put 1 progress on Caradhras. And we left the Lorien Guide, who can also progress Caradhras. Okay, I feel safe with the Test of Will. Let's see what happens. So we'll commit Aragorn and ready him for 1. It's 4, 8, 10. And that will give Aragorn a resource. 10, and we'll leave these guys up just in case. 10 is enough. We reveal the Snow Warg. I knew it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 4 here. That is 11 total, which means we're done. After placing 11th progress on token on Snowdrifts, discard any active location. Caradhras becomes the active location. And we will go to stage 3. Okay. The mountain peaks are almost in reach, but the swirling snows make it difficult to see, and your strength begins to drain away with the daunting final push to the pinnacle. 13 threshold. Shuffle all copies of Snowstorm in the encounter discard pile. In the encounter discard pile, back in the encounter deck, so there's none. Characters are discarded from play if their willpower is ever 0, so Snowborn Scout, you are gone. Caradhras is active, so all characters are -1 willpower, so the Lorien Guide is also gone. My gosh. Okay. So Prince Imrahil has 1 willpower, and Aragorn has 3, Eowyn has 3, Arwen has 1, Faramir has 1. Okay, we're okay. We engage the Snow Warg, and we will defend. So allies can't defend. We must defend with Aragorn, who has 3 defense. So, oh, this is nerve-wracking. No, we're going to defend with Imrahil. No. This guy deals 1 damage as a force effect. So, if he gets a +2, Aragorn will die. And then our game is basically over. As we're not holding a hasty stroke. If we block with Imrahil, he'll go down to 3 hit points. Then he'll be down. It's not, but then we won't, 1, 2, 3, 4, won't be able to kill it. We're going to block with Aragorn. So Aragorn takes 1. We're going to just hope to get lucky. Flipping this, no shadow effect. So Aragorn doesn't take any damage. Imrahil attacks for 4 and 5. And that's it. Done. Oh boy, we go to 40 threat. Let's get going. Let's do it to it. Snowborn Scout. Oh, okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, and our. So, we're going to play Favor of the Lady on Aragorn now. Oh, it's only questing characters that get -1. Sweet. Well, too late now. So Aragorn now has 5 willpower. We will quest him. So he -1. So 4, 7, 8. So 8. So since questing, so we're going to put the Snowborn Scout and add another one there. Only questing characters are -1, so we shouldn't have lost the Snowborn Scout to the Lorien guy, but we're giving the game a chance. We quest for 8. We reveal a Snow Warg. Dangerous, since allies can't defend. He could do some lethal damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Caradhras is done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we put 5 on it. It's at 8 of 9, so we will discard Grim Resolve and give it Eowyn +1 willpower. No, wait. We don't have to do that. We use Faramir to add 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And that puts 2 on the mountain pass, and that gives us 5 victory points. Because players cannot defeat the stage unless they have 5 victory points. If we defeat the stage, we win the game. So we must engage the mountain warg and defend with Imrahil. So we defend with Imrahil, and he gets 1 damage. And it's the warg's 3 attack against Imrahil's 2 defense. If this attack is undefended, so no problem, Imrahil takes 1. And we're done. We go to 41. We should be able to finish this this turn. Please. Drawing a card. Unexpected Courage. Let's get our resources. So 1, 2, 3. Exhaust through to Gondor and use that to play Unexpected Courage on Aragorn. What a powerhouse. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and leaving him ready. And we'll reveal an encounter card. It is a Snowstorm. Each questing character gets -1 willpower until the end of turn. Well, guess what? We are going to test of will that right out of there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, and we'll discard all 3 of our cards, 11, 12, 13. We're done. All right, that's it. We have escaped the Redhorn Gate. This is my 5th try, so I'll put up some of my deaths as well. Thank you for joining me, and watch next time I take on whatever the next quest is. I don't remember, so should be sometime this week. Thank you for joining, and it's so long. I can't believe how few locations have come up with victory points. Like, a mountain warg again. So we'll we'll put 2's progress here, goes to 5. And we'll engage him. So we'll block with a Keen-Eyed Took. He has 4. There goes 2 victory points into the unbelievable. Keen-Eyed Took is dead. He goes back to the staging area, so there he is. Next turn, 43. Committing for 4. Freezing cold. Alright. Eowyn can no longer commit to the quest. Next turn, 44th threat. Draw a card. Questing. You know what? I quit. Ready, so he's on the quest and ready. Eowyn, so that's another 10, 11, and 1 progress on Caradhras. We reveal Rocky Crags. Each player must deal 2 damage to 1 character to travel here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll put 3 here. That is 7 out of 9 on Up at the Pass, stage 1. We'll travel to the Rocky Crags, putting 2 damage on Eowyn. And we were at 32 threat last time. We had to... Shit, I cheated. Straight away, bad news. So we have Imrahil with 2 defense. First attack is from the wargs. We're going to defend. So his 3 attack against will deal 1 damage to the defending character. You know what? We're going to take that undefended. So 3 + 1 for each progress token on the active location. There is no active location, so we will deal 3 to Imrahil himself here. Nope, we'll deal 3 to Aragorn, undefended. Then we will block. These guys also have 3 attack. That is 3 against our 2. Defending player must discard 2 resources from each hero if able. So we just got opened up. I think that might be a scoop. We'll go our turn, 33. Another Celebrian Stone is no help at all. And they took all our resources away, so let's just scoop and start the game again. This quest is just brutally difficult. 3 here, so we have to defend. But if you defend, you take a damage immediately. So that's a scoop, because we're wiped. Like, we're ready, Aragorn with Unexpected Courage, and block the Mountain Warg again, and Aragorn's dead. Man, I don't know how this game survived after the first couple of sets.